8:39, 10 seconds away from 8:40. And in studio, Helen Mayer, the founder and CEO of Otter at Home Childcare. Good morning and welcome, Helen. How are you?
Good morning, Tori. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing absolutely fine and very excited to talk to you about Otter because not that it's going to help me now because I have an adult child and I don't need it. But boy, where were you 20 years ago? I could have used you. Let's talk. Let's talk about. You are the founder and CEO of Otter at Home Care. Let's just a quick. If no one's ever heard of Otter, and they don't know what it is or how it came about, can you just give us a quick recap of how it came about? Because you are the brainchild of this.
That's right, yeah. I would say actually that my toddler twins are the brain children. I have toddler twins. They're now 3.5. And I created Otter because during the pandemic, I just couldn't find childcare that felt safe and reliable for them. We're still around. So we started out facilitating swaps between families during the pandemic where they could take turns watching each other's kids. And then it turned into a model where actually we match parents who need childcare with another parent who can take care of their kids. So in practice, often that parent has their own children with them, and the kids get socialized. A stay-at-home parent gets to make money watching somebody else's kids as well. And then a parent just gets really reliable childcare that feels like family. So that's what we do. And we're also starting to experiment a little bit with facilitating swaps as well between neighbors and people in communities.
How did we not think of this before? It seems like a great idea. And how come we never ever thought of this before? It's absolutely brilliant. And I love the fact, and before we get ahead of ourselves, it's perfectly safe. You vet everybody. You research everybody. You really take time. You and your team take the time to make sure that the right people get with the right kids and vice versa. If you have a certain parenting style, that's taken into consideration as well. COVID's taken into consideration as well. Like you have everything covered as far as research and vetting, and it just seems like such a fantastic idea. Now school is back in session. So we need, I'm sure you're very busy these days.
We are. We're seeing a lot of demand for after-school care, which makes a lot of sense, right? We have there are a lot of kids who get out of school in the afternoon, and then there's still a gap where their parents really need them to be taken care of safely by somebody they can trust. And that's where we can come in. So for folks who are doing the school drop-off right now or maybe stuck in the post-drop-off traffic, please reach out to us. We'd love to help.
It's Otter at Home Childcare, but it's at otter.com. Is that the website, at Otter?
With Otter.com.
With Otter. Okay, let me repeat that several times because I messed it up. With Otter.com. With Otter.com. WITH, Otter, OTTER.com. You have the website and you also have an app. So once you sign up, you can use the app to help facilitate, right?
We don't have an app yet, but basically sign up and going back into your account just happens through our website. But you can create an account and then go through a process of onboarding with us, and then we'll introduce you to another family that has also gone through a background check, who we vetted their home, made sure their home is safe for care, and we think you're probably compatible because of parenting style.
If by chance, nothing's ever perfect. If by chance it doesn't work out, maybe the child really doesn't like the family that they're hooking up with at the afternoon, maybe the kids don't get along or something like that. Can you revisit and replace the child in another situation?
Absolutely. And we actually introduce people, we can introduce people to multiple other families. And so effectively you could make a choice, even like on a Friday for care the next week. Say, I want my kid to spend time with Angie down the street, or I want my kid to spend time with Jessica down the street. And you can make that choice as a parent on a regular basis. So it's not just one and done. We have a universe of options.
That's so great to hear, because sometimes, think back when you were in a panic and you did not have any good childcare just 2 years ago. And from some of the other people, some of the other team that I've interviewed, they said you had a job that you couldn't do because of this situation. And sometimes
Yes.
that's right?
Yeah, I couldn't take a job offer. Yeah. So I was basically in an impossible position of having to choose between Arthur and Andrew, who are my kids, and being able to make money, which is not something I want for any other parent in the future.
And sometimes we get into a bit of a pickle. Sometimes there might be, okay, let me give you a situation. So normally I don't need childcare, but I have a conference and I have to go out of town and I need childcare for maybe 3 days to a week because I have this conference. Can you do something like that just on a temporary basis?
As long as the other parent is on board, yes, we would be happy to help with that.
So it is flexible. It doesn't have to be necessarily, every single day at a certain time. If there are situations that come up, they can reach out to withotter.com and try and figure something out.
That's right. Yeah, we're always happy to help.
Helen Mayer, founder and CEO, Otter at Home Childcare. If you need help, if you have a situation where you need your child to be taken care for, or you are the caregiver. Maybe you have room in your house. Maybe you would like to earn some extra money. Maybe you're good at this and you would like to have more kids around. Check it out. You could be a caregiver or you could get care yourself. Otter at Home Childcare. It is withotter.com. Helen, thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.